Hello people, this is Mannequin and I'm in creative mode on the new thing with the flat seed, and I've just created the device of a lifetime. Melon farm, 100% fully automatic. That's right, it's 81 melons in a straight line here. I'll show you how it works. First, bam, we pop the melons. See that? There's melons down this whole line here. You get the idea. So what we've done is we've just, you can see I've got a line of melons in there, almost, minuscule amount of pop out. That's why I put the stone there. It reduces the amount that falls into the unretrievable area by a great margin. So then the next step is to activate this one and give it a few moments. And the last bit of melons about to go. And it's supposed to be a wall. It's supposed to be a wall here. You get the idea. Turn the flow, stem the flow of water. Pop the grow bed down, and now because of the new 1.1 patch, melons will grow there automatically or by themselves. So I had to build above ground. Normally I'd have it almost, flush with the ground. Because, well, the world just isn't that deep. So let's get rid of all this. And let this melon gather up. There you go, it's the last of it. Let's jump down here and see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full stacks and a bit. And we can reharvest and reharvest time and time again. Let's grab a block. So I did this so you can see basically water channel down in a groove, so that the center line is where you can collect from. It just means you don't have to have this as deep. If you did it all at one, from one end down to the other, you'd end up going so deep into the ground, twice as deep. In here is redstone wiring. Let's see if we can find torches. Torch, where art thou? Here. So in here we have redstone wiring, and this is how I get the pistons working in a single line. I dreamed a dream, and in a dream, this is what I came up with. So this is my original design. It may have been done by someone else, but I've never seen anything like it. So you can either come off here and feed down and loop under and continue on, but then you have to calculate that the redstone has to get to there before it ends, or you can do your full as far as you can go and feed it off the front. off the new power grid, and then it doesn't matter. So this one is narrower, but it needs to go too deep. And of course the pistons are directly straight behind here. So that's that. There's the water that is used to grow the melons. This is where the plants are, and that's where the melons will appear from. Let's see if there's anything there. Not yet. It's night time. It's important to use the glowstone there. If not, from memory, if you don't use glowstone here, say you just had that, what will happen is I'll just get rid of that. Shield that. What happens is, I think, well, they might fix it in 1.1, one of the unknown. But what would used to happen was the melon plant itself would die. Yeah, see, it died if it's too dark. So it is important to have the glowstone there. Then you got that's the so it's the grow bed. Yeah. And then above it we have, oops, above it we have another water channel and pistons. Now this is the second version of what I came up with to get a continuous line of pistons working. Same again, you can either feed it from behind or in front, whatever. It's going this way. If you feed it from, the end of the loop, then you can just stretch it out 3 or 4 more blocks before you need to put another loop in. So in a long project, it'll minimize your use of relays. You could get away with not using a relay by doing something like coming out, if you wanted to reduce, because if you don't, if you see that, it doesn't quite work because it loops around into itself and not into the block. But a way you can get around that is by looping it around longer, but then you're taking up more space